Welcome to Six Sigma Black Belt, Course 7, Module 4, Maintaining Controls. Maintaining process improvements is more of a challenge than the actual implementation. Superior black belts who deliver substantial improvements are often utilized elsewhere in the organization or promoted. Any robust control system will have built-in measures designed to sustain itself with the commitment of operators, quality personnel, and management. The more we depend on the information coming out of the process to assess our productivity and measure our performance, the more pain we feel when these metrics are absent. A checks and balances mentality is essential, such that each signal triggers another step in the process, and a gap in these signals raises enough awareness and urgency to correct quickly. The milestones of the control phase are outlined here. First, we wish to use data to characterize the effectiveness of the solution. We also want to assess how the actual results compare to our planned results. We seek to evaluate our confidence in the solution. Is it worthy of being rolled into other areas of the operation? Documentation of the new process should be devised. We should also have a plan to sustain our improvements. Meaningful changes are seldom ones where we can set it and forget it. Finally, we should always take the time to reflect. What went well? What went poorly? What best practices can we add to the core values of the business? Process improvements often result in reduced variation. Once we have successfully and fully implemented our improvement, we desire a reevaluation of the system. We must ensure that our evaluation and reevaluation is conducted with instruments that are functioning correctly. When assessing error, less than 10% is considered acceptable. Between 10 and 30% is marginal, but further corrective measures may be warranted. Above 30% is considered unacceptable. The instrument should be taken out of service. Each organization needs to determine the measurement system requirements and evaluate if the measurement system capability meets those requirements. Recognize that our requirements should be reflected upon customer specifications, intended use, and costs of implementation. As the process capability improves, the measurement system needs to be reevaluated to determine if the instrument is capable of maintaining pace to achieve the desired level of control. We control things to consistently meet standards. In a controlled process, we continually observe the performance of a process to maintain gains, analyze the variation, and move closer to a state of self-control. The PDCA method, which stands for Plan, Do, Check, Act, is a fundamental yet effective means of driving change. Before beginning, we should understand what we are trying to accomplish, what we can change to achieve the improvement, and how we will measure the improvement. We can also exploit economies of our process by standardizing as much as possible. We cannot solve everything at once, so starting with the most important root cause can give us the most substantial gain. Focus on the next most important root cause and implement additional improvements to remedy our most important issues in a descending manner. If the process is functioning, then standardize the activities. Otherwise, seek to understand why not and develop a new plan for improvement.